Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just having a quiet little chat today with a clinical nutritionist, Mr. Ross Harty, who's visiting from North Queensland. He's currently based up there, but he does regular visits to Brisbane and the Gold Coast. So I'm just taking this opportunity to talk to him while he's here. So I will say, welcome, Mr. Ross Harty.
Well, thank you, Joan. It's lovely to be here.
Okay, so the weather's a bit cooler down here than up north?
It's lovely. It's lovely to get some cooler weather.
Okay. So do you have any hobbies or interests, Ross, that you enjoy as well as your health that you would like to tell us about?
Oh, just relaxing whenever I can, and fishing and boating is what I really enjoy.
So I guess North Queensland is a very pleasant place to do the boating and the fishing.
Yeah, it's lovely. You just have to be careful of the crocs and the sharks, that's all.
And those nasty little blue stingers.
Yes, that's always an issue as well.
Yes, okay. So they tell me that you've been a nutritionist for 33 years. So what got you involved to begin with?
Okay, when I was 17, 18 years of age and playing semi-professional football, I actually got glandular fever and I had to take 12 months off. And when I got back, one of the players, one of my mates, had grown about a foot in height. And I'm going, what did you do? And he's going, minerals. I'm going, okay, how and why? So that's what started my interest into minerals and going to libraries and doing research on that. And once I got back into football, that's what I was taking for energy and long distance running.
Wow, that's a long time ago to actually get into that sort of health when there was very little known about that.
It was, you're right, there was really only vitamin A, C and E and very little known about minerals, the importance of minerals and vitamins.
Okay, so how has the health issues changed in that time?
Very little, really, because health has really deteriorated. Cardiovascular is worse than what it was 40 years ago. And cancer, as everyone knows someone with cancer. You know, in 1971, even President Nixon declared war on cancer, and it hasn't got any better. In fact, it's got worse.
So if we declare war on something, does that not give it more attention so then it feeds whatever we think about or the condition? Is that true?
Yes, it can be, and the mind's very, very powerful. But the biggest issue that we're facing today is that we are farming way too quickly and storing for far too long. We don't have the minerals and vitamins and enzymes in foods like we did 40 years ago.
Okay. So what are the most relevant challenges people are facing in this fast-moving world?
We really need to prepare our own food and not get it out of a supermarket box. And we've just got to try and grow it or search for grass-fed meats or less sprayed or non-sprayed products. That's the biggest issue.
Okay. So what other things should we avoid, and what has other major impact on our lives and our health?
There's three things that I demand, and demand's a big word, but I really demand fresh, clean water. I demand fresh, clean food, and I demand fresh air.
Okay, that doesn't seem to be much to ask for.
It's not, but it's very hard to get. So everyone in the world deserves those three, I believe.
And fresh water in the world, in some of the underdeveloped countries, is a big challenge.
It is, and even here home in Australia. I work with Indigenous people, and even clean, fresh running water is vital, and they know that. Going back through their fathers, they're all told about running fresh water.
Okay, that seems a very feasible request, and it doesn't seem to be out there, but I guess with Australia being as big as it is and so vast, and that's where the issues come into it.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what sort of effect do mobile phones have on our health?
That's a really interesting one because it's something that we do not see. So if we don't see it, we don't tend to believe it. But I have a meter, a radio frequency meter, and an EMF meter, and say for children with ADD, ADHD, or autism, or Asperger's, being in a room or a house that's loaded with radio frequencies can change their mind and their actions. So at night time, I suggest that you turn all the Wi-Fi's off and any of the equipment, and you will find that the children or adults will get a better night's sleep.
Okay, that's interesting. So what advice would you give to young parents for their children's health on an ongoing basis, given that information?
Okay, so we can buy these radio frequency devices that cuts those frequencies down. It filters them, and really the children or anyone at any age really should be on a good probiotic for absorption of their foods and their intake, and also a good liquid mineral vitamin drink. And I say liquid only because liquid is highly absorbable, obviously, and then capsules come next, and then last of all is hard tablets, because we simply might not have the acids in our stomach to break them down, and then we're just really wasting money.
Okay, okay. So anything else that should go with that for the ongoing health?
Look, I find it very important. Their teeth, their mouth is super important. If we think about it, what we put on our lips or on our tongue will affect all our body, all our insides. So if we're got bleeding gums or bad teeth or bacteria in the mouth, it will go down into our stomach, into our intestines, and all throughout the body. So it is important to see a good holistic dentist.
Okay, okay. And can you recommend somebody do that we can put the phone number and that up at a later stage and people can contact him?
Sure. Look, I use Dr. Bill Kellner Reid. He's well respected, and I've worked with him for 20 odd years. I've sent many people to him, and he has done some amazing work. And between the two, nutrition and dental work, we've seen some amazing reversals.
Okay, that sounds like very sound advice. So what are the most important things somebody can do to look after their general health? What can we do every day?
So personal care comes into it straight away. So what we put on our skin is as important as what we put into our body. So we've got to eliminate toxins and chemicals. Toxins is the human's biggest enemy. So having personal care, whether it's shaving gel or it's lipsticks or makeup, we have to get the ingredients right and make sure there's no chemicals in there.
Okay. Okay, so makeup is a major issue?
Absolutely. When you go through the biggest shopping centres and you see the makeup areas and there's a smell obviously in there, that's the chemicals. And you can buy products that are safe at all ages, and there's no health issues with them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of chemicals are in lipsticks, makeup, sunscreens. is a good example.
Shower
as well.
gels?
Shower gels, shampoos, toothpaste.
Okay. Okay.
Mouthwashes.
So we need to be more careful on what we actually put on our bodies.
Absolutely.
Okay. So does stress play a big part in this at all or not?
Stress is really one of the major factors of cancer.
Okay.
We can see that there is no direct evidence to prove, but we know that when a person has been under incredible stress or a little bit of stress for long term, like a dripping tap, they will end up with a higher incidence of cancer.
Okay. Okay. So talking of that, what other areas of health do you have an interest in?
Breast cancer is something that's close to my heart, and autism, gut issues, and cancer in general, really, and recently motor neuron disease. There's
Okay.
actually been only 8 reversals worldwide with motor neuron, and I'm lucky enough to have one person, myself, the only person in Australasia that's been reversed with motor neuron.
Okay, that's a pretty big effort.
Absolutely.
And I guess that you put the protocols in place and then it's up to the people to follow the protocols that you put in place.
Yeah, that's right, Joan. Motor neuron, it's not about me, it's about how the products work, and it's up to the person to do their very best. So I'm trialling more people now. No one in the world has ever reversed 2 motor neuron people, and I'm hoping to be the first one.
Okay, that's a great effort. So you said autism. What sort of things can you help with autism?
So autism, the sad part about it, autistic children or adults have a very poor diet. Their food intake is very poor. So we have to give them supplementation to balance out their poor diet. But also, they all have gut issues, they have bowel issues. So the probiotic that I use balances that out, and their absorption rate is far greater.
Okay, so when you say gut issues, there's been a lot of press and a lot of attention given to gluten. So is gluten a part of the gut issues, or what? Can you explain what the gut issues are?
So it's an intolerance. Intolerances can be balanced out with a very good probiotic and a balanced probiotic. So gluten can be managed, and the same as dairy, peanut butter intolerances, all different intolerances can be helped.
Okay. So what can we do to support our bodies to help avoid some of these challenges that you see on a daily basis?
So going back to the toxins, we have to protect ourselves, do preventative work. So we need a good antioxidant and a strong one and a well-balanced one. We need to take a good probiotic for absorption. We need to take a good liquid mineral and vitamin supplementation, because minerals and vitamins in all the forms are not in our foods any longer. We have to accept that now.
Okay. Okay. So what else do we need?
So alkalizing the body is major importance to me. I was trained by a medical doctor. I was trying to think of before, must be close to 30 years ago, and he would say, "Son, don't touch their backs. Just give them salt and water, and you will fix 40 to 60% of people just with salt and water." And I believe today it's probably close to 60%. So water, alkalizing the body. Most bodies are acid pH now and not alkalizing. So we must alkalize the body.
Okay. And I think that there's been a, can't even think what it is now. The Nobel Peace Prize was given to a doctor back in the 1930s, and his thing was on that cancer cannot live in an alkaline body. Is that still relevant today?
It is still relevant today, and that's one of the big issues that people will disagree with that, and that's okay. That's our choice. But it's one of the cogs in the wheel that if we have good water, clean water, and we have clean oxygen, and we have lots of minerals, dense minerals and antioxidants, we are a long way down the road, and we can see reversing some of these conditions.
Okay, that sounds really good. So I also believe that you've written a book.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about that, please?
So I've written an ebook on the gallbladder cleanse, and really the products that are needed will cost around the $10 mark. You may even have all the ingredients in your fridge and cupboard, so it won't cost you anything to do. You do it overnight, and the largest stone that's been recorded that a lady has removed herself was 28 millimeters in diameter.
Wow, that's pretty big.
So the gallbladder duct is 5 millimeters in diameter, and she passed a 28 millimeter without even feeling it.
So is it safe for everybody can do this?
Absolutely. You do it in your own home, and I would prefer anyone to do it before they ended up getting attacks, because gallbladder attacks are quite painful and
extremely.
So you hear people just some of their stories. It's amazing the pain. The worsen childbirth and
kidney stones is the other one. Yes, I've had both. Okay, so I think we've got some really great information. You've got some links that where people can contact. So how can people contact you to get some more information?
Okay, so my mobile phone number is 0409 470 155.
So we'll repeat that. It's 0409 470 155.
Yes.
Okay, and email?
Email is behealthy, all lowercase, 02@yahoo.com.au.
So I will repeat that. It's behealthy, all lowercase, 02@yahoo.com.au. Now, we can also get some information from you off Facebook, I believe.
Yeah, Facebook I'm known as Be Healthy in Oz. So capital B, E, healthy, / capital I, N, capital O, Z.
Okay, so Be Healthy, space, in Oz.
Yes.
Okay, and then there's also another page that we're working on at the moment.
And yeah, I'm known as the Natural Nutritionist Australia.
Okay, that's a very good name. Now, before you talked about the importance of water, now, how much water should we have in a day?
Okay, so it depends on where you live, what your body weight is, how busy you are. For example, if you're in Tasmania, around the 2.5 to 3 litres in a day is about right. But if you're in Darwin, you must drink minimum of 5 litres of water a day. They will tell you that, otherwise they know they are dehydrated. But if you're in, let's say we're in Brisbane, you must be drinking 3.5 litres to 4 litres a day. If you're a exercise junkie, then you must drink another litre on top of that. You must.
Okay, because it's very important, because dehydration will account for so many so-called illnesses, which can be easily relieved just by drinking more water.
That's correct. And as I was trained all those years ago, hydrating the tissue, the joints, is so critical. It's the inflammation is going to cut out the lactic acid. So if we've got muscle pain or we've got joint pain, whether it's in the fingers or the elbows or the shoulders or the hips, we can reduce that simply just by drinking more water, and let's say with a little pinch of Himalayan salt that has 84 minerals in that. And that will help people with arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. It's amazing for relieving the pain that these people suffer.
I think we better have another discussion at some stage on the benefits of the salt, because there's a few myths out there that we need to debunk.
Absolutely. We can do that. I'd be pleased to do that.
On another call. Okay. So if you want some, it's been a pleasure talking to you today. Is there anything else that you would like to just to say in closing?
No, look, just thank you, Joan, for the opportunity to spread the word to help people out there. People are looking for answers, and a lot of the time the answers are just under our noses. We've got to think about what our parents and grandparents did, and we normally find the answers that way.
Okay, that sounds good. Now also, I believe that you and Dr. Bill Kellner-Reid are going to get together on a regular basis when you're down here and do some health talks at Labrador. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right, Joan. We've had a fair bit of interest to start up again some health talks. It's all the latest information from all the universities around the world.
Yes.
And also what we find in the real world with real people. So it's very good, valuable information, and we see many people's lives being changed, which is so rewarding for you.
Okay then. Well, thank you, Ross. It's been a pleasure, and we will chat again and we'll debunk some of these myths that we've talked about today, and maybe we'll do some other talks on some other subjects as well.
That would be great. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Ross. Now, everybody, have a great day, and we will catch you soon. Thank you. Bye.